That's right. We listen and we don't judge, which is what we're also going to do here with these love letters, because our love expert, Kellie Raspberry, is in green celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
I am.
Wearing a shirt that says lucky, because that's what you're going to be, Kid Nation. You're lucky to get this advice, this free advice from our love expert. In fact, let's see what she has for us today in
Love Letters. Love Letters to Kellie.
Here we go.
That was fun. Dear Kellie, you are the love expert.
I am.
I am aware that this may cause a rantberry, but here it goes.
No, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to go ahead and tell you I'm not going to do that today.
Well, we're about to find out. I am married, but I have been thinking of my ex-boyfriend on and off for the past few years, to the point of, I guess, obsessing. The last time I saw him was 20 years ago when I met his now wife. I knew then that this would be the last time we would ever speak or see each other again, just from the look she gave me.
Oh.
My ex and I were each other's first real love, Kellie. I am the one that ended the relationship. We stayed very good friends. He went to my first wedding, and when that marriage ended, he was the first person I turned to. I took him for granted in many ways, and when he tried to talk to me about giving it another chance, I told him that I would rather have him as a friend than nothing at all. I know in my head that we are with who we are supposed to be with now, but my heart is breaking.
Oh, my goodness.
Kellie, I miss him terribly, but not in a I want you back way, more in a I miss having you in my life way. He has never reached out to me since I saw him last, and I know if he wanted to talk to me, he would. I never really got to say goodbye to him, and that bothers me still. He was my one constant in my life, and then he was gone. I sometimes can't help but to think what would have been, but then that just starts another spiral. Here comes the part that I know you're going to hate to hear.
Oh, boy.
I am married to a wonderful man. He works hard.
Oh, you mean the other one constant in your life? Not that other old one constant in your life.
You said
This-
you weren't going to rant.
Hold on, let me finish,
You
Ranberry.
said no, you weren't going to rant.
I thought there was only one constant.
I am married to a wonderful man. He works hard and is an amazing dad to our daughter and my son from my first marriage.
Yeah.
And he is easy on the eyes. He loves me and treats me so well. But Kellie, I'm just not in love with him.
Oh, please.
Or I guess I should say I don't love him the way that he loves me. So why am I thinking about my ex? Is it a closure thing? Am I jealous of his new life? Is it a grass is always greener situation? I can hear you already saying, girl, let this go. So go ahead and say it.
Girl,
Thank
let
you,
this go.
Katie.
Look, you need to play out I don't know. You're bored. You've got this run. I guess it's just the rinse. Wait. Trey corrected me. Lather, rinse, repeat. It's not rinse, lather, repeat. Lather, rinse, repeat. So I get you get mundane and the monotony of your life. But let's just play out how this could go. Mm-hmm. You reach out to him. He responds. Next thing you know, we're just going to be friends. Next thing you know.
An affair.
What happens, and you got to play out the scenario. This could be tearing apart two marriages because you're bored. And you're letting your imagination run wild. A lot of women used to read romance novels, and get lost in those characters. But you're just putting that on this one man who ain't given two thoughts about you. He hasn't thought about you, but you're letting yourself obsess. And you're like, but I can't help it. Yeah, you kind of can. You're indulging these thoughts. Yeah. You can always change it. Kid, I used to love what he'd do. He'd do change your state. And whenever he did it from Tony Robbins, where if the energy's bad or something, he would just jump up and down and start clapping. And he'd do it all the time. Yeah. We wouldn't say, or shake his hand, something, change the energy. You just got to do something else. Yep. But you're allowing yourself to wallow in it. And this bull crap about closure. If I never hear that word again, closure is all that is you want to get back in front of somebody so they can see how much they messed up and they really want you back. That's what closure is. It's not that you need to have one final word.
It's more opening up a door.
It's opening up a door for the possibility that there's still a chance there. So I'm not going on a rant, Barry, but I'm telling you to stop it and focus on what you have. Like you said, you've got this wonderful man. Then do something to spice things up. Start planning, exciting adventures for you and your man alone, for you and the family. Do something for yourself to get out of this routine you're in, and just stop allowing yourself to wallow in that other guy's memory. And the wife was right to put the eyes on you. She smelled what was up.
Yeah.
Put the eyes on.
I love that he was your one and only constant. No, you know what your constants are now? Your marriage, your kids. your health, your happiness, your life. You're just putting too much importance on this dream.
There's a reason you passed up on this guy.
He's bored.
There's always a reason. Yeah.
There's a reason you passed up on these opportunities with him.
Y'all got to play out worst case scenarios because it's not worth it. It is not worth it.
Solid. See, we didn't get a rant, Barry, but you got some good advice there.
Love letters. Love letters to Kelly. Kelly, what was that word you said you didn't want to hear anymore?
Closure.
Dollar General just announced multiple store closures.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Dear Kelly, you are the love expert.
I am.
I'm almost 22 years old, and my boyfriend is the same age. He recently moved out of his parents' house. I want to move in with him at some point, but I can't afford it right now. He acts like it's only his place when it comes to all the fun stuff, but suddenly it's our place when he needs it cleaned. I don't mind cleaning because I'm over there so much, but when it's all of his mess, I don't want to feel like I have to clean it. I love him very much, but he acts like I don't contribute anything to the place because I don't want to clean it 24/7 and I'm not paying the bills. But I'm not moved in yet. I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. What should I do? That's from T.
Stop. Quit giving a man everything he wants. I mean, I don't mean just like,
Gotcha.
and doing laundry.
In every place.
I mean, we act like we're wives and we act like we're partners when it's very unbalanced and you're not getting what you want out of it. Quit playing roles that you're not ready to fulfill. Quit acting like his wife, housekeeper, maid, whatever it is you're doing. Just quit it.
The
And
role
put your
playing
foot,
can
you
be
know
good.
what? Just put your foot down. Say, I'm not doing it. It's not my house. And, you're actually, if it does work out where you do end up moving in and living with him, you're setting up patterns that he's going to expect you to continue. So he can clean his own mess. He can clean his own toilets. And if he doesn't, that's on him.
He will. He eventually will.
Oh man, as I remember dating a guy I thought was just so dreamy, and he had a roommate, out of college and everything, getting their careers established, and I went to use the bathroom, and I don't know what got into me to peek in that bathtub.
Oh, don't ever.
It was the nastiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did they leave the toilet seat up?
But
That
I
would be
wasn't.
bad.
I just would never. I knew I was never going to take a shower there.
That bathtub ring. Oh,
It was so
that's a deal
nasty.
killer.
I
That's a
wasn't about to
deal
clean
killer.
it.
Yeah, no, that's...
It was black.
I don't know how...
It turned to black. I was going to ask if it was pink
It
or
was
if it had
black.
turned to black. Yeah. If you leave it for a little while, it's a little pink.
Shout
if you
out-
leave it long enough, it goes black.
Shout out to all the college girlfriends. You guys are the true heroes in every relationship.
Don't be cleaning for those boys. Don't.
How you ever marry us is beyond me, but thank you for what you
They
do.
need to learn how to stand. It's a shame. Women need to train their sons how to do their own laundry, how to clean toilets and stuff.
All that.
And then it's on them.
Great advice today from our love expert. You can write her at loveletterstokelly.com this morning.